Alberta. Whatsoever things are true. A promise made here at the University of Alberta over 100 years ago. Today we are gathered to celebrate this commitment to ourselves and to our community. We celebrate with all those who leave here today with their degrees. May you continue to seek truth. May you continue to serve in our global home. May you continue to grow in wisdom and understanding. And may you continue to uphold the university's values of integrity, freedom, and the equality and dignity of all persons to create a community filled with promise for the future and goodwill toward all. Please be seated. Welcome to the University of Alberta. My name is Doug Stollery, and I have the privilege of serving as Chancellor of this university and conferring all of your degrees today. The University of Alberta acknowledges that we are located on Treaty 6 territory and respects the histories, languages, and cultures of First Nations, Métis, Inuit, and all First Peoples of Canada, whose presence continues to enrich our vibrant community. On behalf of the entire university community, I'm delighted to welcome you to this convocation. Graduates, we're very pleased that so many of your friends and family members could join us to celebrate your degrees. As you participate in today's ceremony, you are walking in the footsteps of many generations of scholars. Today's formal opening procession to the stage, led by our Chief Marshal and the University Mace, originates in the procession of the Guild of Teachers. Such guilds in past centuries were dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge. Individuals move from apprentice to master to teacher, assuming increasing responsibilities for learning and leadership in society. The many different academic gowns, hoods, and caps here on stage today reflect centuries of university tradition. As Chancellor, I wear our University of Alberta colors of green and gold. The different colors of your own faculty hoods signify to everyone here and to our society the degree that you have earned. Your caps, or Oxford-style mortarboards, may be considered a symbol of the scholar's independence and freedom. Today, we're all here to celebrate your freedom and to recognize your new leadership roles in our community. We will hear from the chair of our University Board of Governors, a member of the Legislative Assembly, and our university president. We will also hear from the Right Honourable Helen Clark, who has agreed to accept our invitation to receive an Honorary Doctorate of Laws, our university's highest honour. An honorary degree recognizes inspiring role models and leaders, celebrating extraordinary achievements or remarkable service to our society. Following the presentation of the honorary degree, we will begin the recognition of your degrees. One of our deans will present you on behalf of the faculties, and our president will guide you through your pledge to pursue the encouragement of learning and the public good. It will then be my great honor to admit you to your degrees and to confer upon you all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities that come with being a university graduate. Then it will be your turn up here with us. Each of you will cross the stage as your name is called. And for everyone here, that will be the most important part of our ceremony. Your degree will be conferred as I congratulate you and we meet each other on stage. So a word of advice, since your degree is actually conferred when you greet the Chancellor, it's a good idea to stop and greet the Chancellor. Just saying. That moment will bind you and the University of Alberta together for all time. Joining the celebration at the center of the stage with me today is our President, Dr. David Turpin, and the Chair of our Board of Governors, Mr. Michael Fair. Distinguished guests on the convocation stage also include a number of community leaders and members of our Academy. I'm very pleased that deans and professors from our faculties of Graduate Studies and Research, Agricultural, Life and Environmental Sciences, and Business are here to congratulate each graduate as you cross the stage. We're all here to welcome you to our University of Alberta alumni family. I hope you enjoy the day. I'd like to start by inviting greetings from the Chair of our University Board of Governors, Mr. Michael Fair.
Eminent Chancellor, Mr. Douglas Stollery, President David Turpin, distinguished guests, graduates, families, and friends. I'm pleased to be here today on behalf of the Board of Governors to bring the Board's greetings and congratulations. Today is a day of celebration when the entire university community, along with your family and friends, gathers to celebrate you, the graduating class of 2018. You have achieved a level of excellence that will be forever recognized in your university degree, a University of Alberta degree. Over the years, thousands like you in the class of 2018 have left the university to take their place in our ever-changing world in Edmonton, Alberta, and beyond. Along with the university's academic and administrative community, the Board of Governors is committed to excellence in the teaching and research that has supported you and many who will follow in your footsteps. Collectively and cooperatively, you will be the generation that moves us forward in the arts, in the economy, in knowledge and discovery, and in the pursuit of the public good. Your degree is not only a sign of your achievement at the University of Alberta, but it is also a fulfillment of the trust and promise of your family and friends that you are the kind of citizen who shares your knowledge, understanding, and thoughtfulness. An individual with skills that are the foundations of a civil society, competent, giving, ethical, and engaged in the challenges and opportunities of today and tomorrow. Congratulations to you, your families, friends, and supporters. Be proud. Savor your success. Enjoy today, and we wish you the very best for the future. It is now my pleasure to introduce Ms. Marie Renal, the MLA for St. Albert.
Good morning. Thank you, Dr. Turpin, Board of Governors, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, graduates, families, friends, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy to bring greetings on behalf of Premier Rachel Notley and the Minister of Advanced Education, Marlon Schmidt. What an exciting day. It seems like just yesterday we were watching you struggle to manage your backpack, which was certain to tip you over as you made your way to kindergarten and grade 1 to begin your journey. And what a journey and accomplishment you've all achieved. Moms, dads, grandmothers, grandfathers, they did it, and you did it. I'm always so grateful and hopeful when I look out at our countries and provinces' young people, all of you. The questions and pressures your generation will face will not be easy ones. We're faced with unparalleled challenges right now. Human rights, academic freedom, rising populism, massive economic shifts, climate change, poverty, inclusion, just some of the questions and challenges we will look to you for answers for the future. During your years here at the University of Alberta, you've been exposed to diverse thinkers, scholars, professors, and fellow students. You've been encouraged to ask critical questions. You've been required to prove and support your theories and assumptions. You've learned that integrity, tolerance, and freedom are irreplaceable and must be nurtured and defended. So as you leave this place for further education or to begin your career, don't forget what you learned here. Speak your mind, participate. Know that democracy is noisy and messy, but apathy cannot be an option. Make sure extreme voices don't drown yours out. Be guided by the principles you've learned and not by populism. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Thank you.
It's now my pleasure to invite Dr. David Turpin, the President of the University of Alberta, to address Convocation.
Eminent Chancellor, distinguished guests, members of the Academy, staff, family, friends, and especially you, our graduates. Congratulations and well done. Today we mark a significant milestone in your lives, the granting of a degree that took years of hard work and dedication. Moments like these are relatively rare in life, and I hope that you will enjoy today and take pride in all that you have accomplished. Convocation is the University of Alberta's most important ceremony, one that is shaped by tradition and symbolism. In this ceremony, we issue your degree and grant you your independence from the university. And we welcome you into a lifelong worldwide community of more than 280,000 U of A alumni. Today, we both liberate you and remind you of the enduring connection you now have with the University of Alberta. It's that tension between independence and community that I want to talk about today. A few years ago, we welcomed you into the U of A. Ours is a big, diverse, and at times fractious community. In fact, it would be more accurate to say the U of A is a collection of communities made up of many individuals, groups of people, disciplines, and perspectives that all coexist under one name, each with a corner of campus they can call their own. Yet, we are one community, one that builds bridges and creates communal spaces where we come together to debate our differences and to discover our commonalities. These bridges are both physical and metaphorical, pedways that link law to fine arts, humanities to business, health sciences to education, and engineering to ALES. Buses that link North Campus to Campus Saint-Jean, the LRT that links North Campus to Enterprise Square and South Campus, and highways 14 and 21 linking our Edmonton campuses to Augustana. But at our heart, we find places that belong to no one group, but instead to all of us at once. Libraries, cafeterias, sub, hub, athletic facilities, the quad. In these shared spaces, we come together with a common purpose. That is to pursue knowledge, generate original ideas, and discover new truths. So fundamental is this mission to our community that the U of A's motto is Quaecum Cavera, or whatsoever things are true. Pursuing whatsoever things are true is a high ideal, but you and I both know that the discovery and learning of new knowledge is a messy, sometimes rough endeavor. And although on the one hand, the pursuit of knowledge is highly individualistic, on the other, new knowledge can only be tested and refined when you cross the metaphorical pedway and see what others think. Before you can arrive somewhere truly new, there's got to be argument and debate, controversy and failure. You can work very hard to solve the problem, prove your thesis or make your case, but eventually you have to bring it into community. And there you may find that someone else has an idea or argument that challenges your own. I hope that during your years here, you have often been confronted with ideas that troubled you, even shocked your sense of the true and the right, and maybe even infuriated you. Because it is in these moments that you've learned how to do the hard work of stepping outside of yourself to uncover your own biases and assumptions and examine how they have affected your perspective on a problem. Sometimes, and this can be tough, you have had to admit that you were wrong, that the evidence doesn't support what you thought was true, and you need to change your position. At the same time, I also hope you've had the experience of knowing when you've developed an idea that is worth defending because you've found the evidence and argument to do so. There's been a constant debate in society about the role of a university education. Some people argue its primary goal should be to prepare you for independence, for your own professional career success. Others contend the primary goal should be to prepare you for citizenship and service to your community. These diverging views of the university have been with us for at least 200 years. Still, universities endure, and university graduates continue to bring enormous value to their communities, both as individuals and as citizens. So how can you best serve your community? Paradoxically, by prizing and protecting your capacity to think for yourself, and respecting and protecting the right of others to do the same. And how can universities best serve society? By prizing and protecting their autonomy and independence, so that we can continue to give people like you the space and support you need to think independently without fear of external control or reprisal. To do otherwise would put a constraint on the imagination that would slow the speed of change and innovation, if not suppress it altogether. You, our students and graduates, would learn that conformity, rather than creativity and innovation, is the goal of learning and education. Instead, we need you to be independent thinkers. We need you to question conventional wisdom, challenge the status quo, and propose alternative futures. Why? Because major technological, economic, environmental, social, and cultural shifts lie ahead. Alberta, Canada, and the world need your leadership. We need your generation to shake us out of our complacency and sense of what's right. We need a new objectivity to help us move forward. So be brave, be courageous, and take risks. Continually devote yourself to seeking and learning. Strive to create new ideas, and don't fear testing them and debating them with your communities. We have confidence in you. We look back on what past generations of U of A alumni have accomplished, and we know that you, like them, will take on the challenge. You too will become the future thinkers, creators, and builders of vibrant, diverse, and prosperous communities. So thank you for all that you will do. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and we look forward with great anticipation to all your future accomplishments. Thank you and congratulations.
Knowledge shall not be the concern of scholars alone. The uplifting of the whole people shall be its final goal.
They inspire us all with their brilliance, creative force, and fervent desire to make the world a better place.
I accept in the name of our poor people.
Dream your dreams. It is possible to have a new kind of world.
Those who receive an honorary degree from the University of Alberta set the highest standards of dedication and excellence for students and for society at large.
It is a good day to be you.
Remember who you are. Remember where you come from.
And while their backgrounds and fields of endeavor vary widely, all are exceptional.
Maybe it's best if I just speak from the heart.
I will remember you. Will you remember me?
We face today a clash of ignorances.
You are who make the history. You are who create the future.
U of A honorary degree recipients embody the university's vision to inspire the human spirit through outstanding achievements in learning, discovery, and citizenship in a creative community.
Your generation will be called upon
to balance what is now moving quickly to a tipping point.
I think we are now in the threshold of a new beginning.
It is a spirit that is building one of the world's great universities for the public good.
It is your attitude that will sustain you. It is not what happens to you, it is what you do with it.
Go out and not simply change the world, go out and save the world. That is what I would seek you to do.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University of Alberta, it is my privilege to introduce the Right Honourable Helen Elizabeth Clark for the honorary degree of Doctor of Laws, our institution's highest honour. Few among us have proven such ardent leaders in promoting equality and human rights, and we are extremely proud to welcome Helen Clark into our University of Alberta community. Helen Clark earned both her BA and MA at the University of Auckland and lectured there in the Department of Political Studies. She was first elected to the New Zealand House of Representatives in 1981 when she left her alma mater to embark on a remarkable 27-year career in political office. She held successive ministerial posts in conservation, housing, labor, and health, and made history as the first woman to be elected Prime Minister of New Zealand. Under her leadership, New Zealand achieved significant economic growth, low unemployment, and strong investment in education, health, and the well-being of families and older citizens. Her government prioritized reconciliation with Indigenous people and the development of an inclusive and multicultural society, two values that resonate deeply with us here in Canada. She was a vocal advocate for nuclear disarmament, public health, the arts, environmental sustainability, social and economic welfare, and reducing inequality. In 2009, she again made history as the first woman to become the administrator of the United Nations Development Program. She led this global organization with dexterity and unparalleled composure during a period of worldwide volatility, which included the financial crisis aftermath, uprising in the Arab states, increasing extreme weather events and disasters, and growth in both deadly conflicts and forced displacement crises. Nonetheless, she guided the UNDP through successful reforms to build a more transparent, responsive, efficient, and accountable organization. Helen Clark remains a member of the Council of Women World Leaders, where she helps to lead action on global issues of critical importance to equitable development. Today, we recognize her unwavering commitment to tackling poverty and injustice, both in her home country of New Zealand and around the world. We honor her as a champion of inclusive and sustainable development and an advocate for the full empowerment of women. And we celebrate her profound contributions to the equality, rights, and well-being of people around the world. Eminent Chancellor, with great pride and respect, I present the Right Honourable Helen Elizabeth Clark.
The Right Honourable Helen Elizabeth Clark, in recognition of exemplary contributions to public service, sustainable development, gender equality, and international leadership, I desire to confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Laws and to express the hope that we shall continue to be enriched by your wise counsel for many years to come. Congratulations.
Chancellor, and all the many distinguished leaders of the university community present this morning, graduands, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you so much for the award of this honorary doctorate from the University of Alberta. It's a pleasure to be with the graduating class today and to have had the opportunity to learn more about the university and its educational mission. Naturally, today's ceremony reminds me of my own graduations in the early 1970s. Like the students here today, I was accompanied by my family, and I felt a tremendous sense of achievement. I had come from a small rural community, and I was the first member of my family to graduate from a university. My parents gave me all the support I could ever have wished for to take my education all the way and to aim for the very top of whatever I set out to do. That was the very best start in life that I could have had. With that support and with a good education, I was able to embark on a professional life with confidence. My journey saw me move, as you've heard, from teaching at my old university in Auckland, New Zealand, to becoming first a Member of Parliament, later a Minister, the Leader of the Opposition, and then Prime Minister for 9 years. After 27 years in the New Zealand Parliament, I moved to New York to head the United Nations Development Programme for 8 years. I didn't choose the easiest of careers, as contesting political positions is a rough and tumble business, and it is not a meritocracy. It took many years to reach the top of that ladder. Along the way, I learned the power of persistence, the need always to do one's homework, and the great importance of being resilient in the face of what can sometimes seem to be daunting odds. I stepped up to leadership roles because I had a vision for what I would like my country to be. I wanted to secure for future generations the opportunities and services which I had had as a child and young person, not least in health and education, and those which my grandparents had had as they aged. I believed in New Zealand's independent foreign policy and its commitment to multilateralism, and I wanted to advance both those objectives. I had long-standing interests in our natural heritage, and I wanted to do whatever I could to protect that. I had the opportunity while in public office to lead on emerging issues across so many areas, whether it was as a young health minister in the relatively early days of responding to the HIV epidemic, or facing up to the challenges of addressing climate change and working for sustainable development as Prime Minister and later as head of UNDP. Looking back, I would not change any of the career choices I made. Of course, I could not have imagined when I had graduated with my Bachelor of Arts degree in 1971 and my Masters of Arts in 1974 that I would have ended up doing the things I've done. But I kept moving forward as opportunities became available, and I learned to lean in and step up as required. I found that if doors weren't exactly wide open, then pushing on them hard could get results. I was often seeking to go where women had not gone before, and that meant overcoming stereotypes of what roles women could play in society. For me, what has been important is to create ladders which those who come after me can climb. I look back with great satisfaction at the progress in my country, which now has its third female Governor-General and third female Prime Minister, and where women have held top positions across all other spheres of national life. My message is that girls can do anything, and in New Zealand they have, and they will continue to do so. The best advice I can give to today's graduates is to put in the hard work and effort necessary to justify your belief and self-confidence that you can be anything you want to be. But in that quest, also remember the importance of service to others and the community, irrespective of the careers you choose. Your community, your country, and our world need you as engaged citizens who care about each other and about the legacy each of us can leave for future generations. That is our shared responsibility. I have every confidence that you, as graduates of the University of Alberta, will make your mark and make a positive difference for the future. And I wish you all every success. Thank you.
Helen Clark, thank you for sharing with us the story of your remarkable life's journey. And in particular, thank you for creating ladders for women and for men around the world. To commemorate this honorary degree, we would now ask that you sign our University Honor Roll. And that makes it official. You are now a member of the University of Alberta Class of 2018. Welcome to our family. Okay, graduates, now it's your turn. As the name of each graduate is called to cross the stage, I will formally admit you to your degrees, and we will have an opportunity to congratulate you. On your journey across the stage, you will also walk past the University of Alberta ceremonial mace. Centuries ago, the mace was a symbol of authority over life and death. Today, this mace represents the life-changing power of knowledge and the importance of our university and our graduates in the community. I look forward to meeting you here on stage.
Graduates, this is the first chance for you to do active participation in this morning's ceremony. The candidates for degrees will please rise, if you will, and follow on page 5. Graduates, please rise. So just refer to page 5 of the Convocation program. You have a spoken response, so please follow along. Eminent Chancellor and President, on behalf of the faculties, I present to you these scholars and ask that they be pledged and admitted to the degrees to which they are entitled.
Do you promise faithfully to observe and loyally to maintain the statutes, customs, privileges, and liberties of this, your university? Do you solemnly promise to conduct yourself in all things loyally and faithfully to the honor of your university, the encouragement of learning, and the good of your country?
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the legislature of this province and with the consent of this university, I admit you to the degrees to which you are entitled and invest you with all the powers, rights, and privileges pertaining to such degrees. I charge you to use them for the uplifting of the whole people, to inspire the human spirit, to serve your community for the public good, and to pursue more steadfastly whatsoever things are true. Please be seated.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Stanford Blade and Professor Heather Zwicker, I present the following graduates for degrees in the Faculty of Agricultural, Life and Environmental Sciences, and the Faculty of Graduate Studies and Research. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Simon Walter Bockstedt. Misaki Cho. Meng Meng Feng. Caroline Mary Adrian Franklin. Nicole Teresa Furtak. Farzan Ghulam Reza. Foru Jahandide. Jagrup Gil Kallan. Hiroshi Kubota. Hong An Li Ming. Fuyong Li. Natalie Lopez Barron. Swati Mega. Abimbola Akinyele Ojekanmi. François Nicolas Robin. Yang Shu. Yalu Yan. Tian Fu Yang. Eminent Chancellor, for the degree of Master of Arts, Megan Virginia Furler. Linda Marie Johnson. Eminent Chancellor, for the degree of Master of Science, Stephanie Isabel Adame Perez. Alejandra Arguelles Lopez. Lian Chai, Shreyak Chaplot, Leah Amanda Di Bortoli, Golham Reza, that is Habibi, Srinidhi Jayavelu, Jitang Ju, Kiranpreet Kaur Lali, Nikki Lansing, Caitlin Elaine Mader, Adam Lee Matheson, Carly Ann Moore, Alemu Sakura Nenko, Cheryl Asha Ramnarayan, Bijan Sharanifar, Kaizing Tang, Long Fei Wu, Ling Xiao Zhang, Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Master of Forestry, Adewumi Adeyafa, Yadvinder Bardwaj, Jennifer Shilman Lee, Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Stanford Blade, I present the following graduates for degrees in the Faculty of Agricultural, Life and Environmental Sciences. Recipient of the Dean's Medal in Agricultural, Life and Environmental Sciences, Alexandra Brianne Jeldon Johnston with distinction.
This year's recipient of the Dean's Medal in Agricultural, Life and Environmental Sciences is Alexandra Johnson. This award is presented to the graduating student with the highest academic standing in the final 2 years of the program. The medal is donated annually by the Faculty of Agricultural, Life and Environmental Sciences. Throughout her education at the University of Alberta, Alexandra has shown her dedication to academia by achieving a 4.0 GPA. She's also demonstrated her commitment to campus and community engagement, acting as the University of Alberta's track and field team recruitment assistant, as well as a volunteer for Nature Alberta's Family Nature Nights. Alexandra was also a participant in the Canada World Youth Leaders in Action Exchange. Upon graduation, Alexandra plans to complete a master's degree in conservation sciences and to begin her career working for Alberta Environment and Parks, researching and developing recovery plans for at-risk species. Alexandra, congratulations. Well done. That's great. All of you.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science with honors, Nali Chadigo Depulos with first-class honors. Rebecca Catherine Fox with first-class honors. Emily Yin Wong with first-class honors. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, Alexandria Jane Abma. Manur Asif. Kelsey Zilpha Barron. Laurelise Nicole Buss with distinction. Weng Chi Chen. Kaylee Chazowski. Hannah Marie Cunningham. Kara Alexandra Dirksen. Amirali Fakeri. Julia Elise Fisher. Liang Fei He. Xing Yi Hu. Kiana Alice Marie Cathan. Timur Kustov. McKenna Elizabeth Lucky. Bihan Mao. Kelly Nicole Mazeka. Jacob Alexander Narbonne with distinction. Rachel Susan Ney. Mira Christine Van Burk. Jenna Lisbeth Shear Vergowan. Emily Zentner with distinction. Recipient of the Frank A. Coates Memorial Scholarship, Zhenyang Zhang with distinction. Recipient of the Roy Hebert Ennismore Scholarship in Agriculture, Nicole Marie Zukinski with distinction. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nutrition and Food Science, Hala Jamil Alariki. Kelsey Dawn Biffert. Mary Grace Block with distinction. Christina Joy Brander. Jillian Laura Brockman. Mario Alberto Castillo Picon. Selina Chan. Alicia Dawn Christensen with distinction. Receiving the Bachelor of Science and/or Certificate in International Learning, Mariana Correa Pontes. Christopher Darwin Cruz with distinction. Samantha Rebecca Sircott with distinction. Jessica Eddy with distinction. Emily Fenty with distinction. Emily Marguerite Fleming with distinction. Kelly Wenshu Gao. Melissa Nicole Genet with distinction. Alexandria Emma Goebel with distinction. Kelsey Gordelik. Chelsea Rosa Greshner with distinction. Megan Ann Grunenberg with distinction. Katie Lynn Henderson with distinction. Melissa Jane Hersekorn. Dustin Kagan. Recipient of the Medal in Food Science, Gam Kamachivakul with distinction. Stephanie Elizabeth Koshka. Molly Jean Lancaster with distinction. Danielle Monique Langlois. Shelby Dawn Lang Perry. Christina Lee with distinction. Alexis Altera Lacour with distinction. Wendy Lay. Meng Li. Ye Ling Li with distinction. Xiao Shi Lin with distinction. Ying Shi Long. Ivy Ming Yan Mak. Melissa Dawn Marchese. Kimberly Rose McDougall with distinction. Cole Alexander McInnes. Megan Alexandra McKenna with distinction. Receiving today both her Bachelor of Science and Certificate in Interdisciplinary Leadership Studies, Sydney Jennifer Millman with distinction. Leila Mokhtada Mozdehi with distinction. Nicole Peyton Morin with distinction. Sarah Louise Morland with distinction. Ai Sing Ng. Aisha Elizabeth Owen. Piper Diane Quickstad with distinction. And with enthusiastic friends. Leila Ramadani. Nicole Alyssa Robbins. Munit Singh Sandhu. Janelle Nicole Schroeder. Megan Ashley Shade. Jihyun Rachel Sun. Sheila Swindlehurst. Lucas Xiong Sheng Tan. Paige Catherine Thompson with distinction. Apple Joy Morales Torvillo. Dylan Tran. Recipient of the Emmy M. Coates Memorial Medal in Foods and Nutrition, Emily Elizabeth Wadge with distinction. Yi Yi Wang. Catherine Leslie Alana Waleschuk. Raven L. Wombold. Yizhi Xiong. Yitong Yang. Aaron Luke Jatai Yi. Erica Yip. Michael Yu. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Forestry, Ramesh Sharma Istwaran Poti. Rhiannon Noel Emerson. Anna Munson. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Food Business Management, Chang Bai. Ahmed Hamad Hussein. Xinyang Zhang. Han Song Lin. Ranyan Su. Jia Jia Xu. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Environmental and Conservation Sciences, Jeffrey Anderson. Alexander Dominic Arujo. Michael John Barbeau. Cassie Lynn Bushi with distinction. Nicholas Coakley Brown with distinction. Receiving the Bachelor of Science today, as well as a certificate in sustainability, Jennifer Elaine Buss with distinction. Jamie Taylor Card with distinction. Nicole Julian Creaser. Jasmine Ruth Marie Cummins. Martine Henry Dielman. Larissa Dorestein with distinction. Elizabeth Dowdell with distinction. Victoria Donna Dubord. Lauren Page Erdely. Chelsea Lee Fedro with distinction. Receiving today his Bachelor of Science, a certificate in International Learning, and a certificate in Sustainability, Brendan Michael Gray with distinction. Haley Shelby Hedstrom with distinction. Caitlin Rebecca Herrick. Abram Iskander. Della Jean Jeffrey with distinction. Chen Xin Ki. Chen Shi Liu with distinction. Sam Mackey. Lauren Julia Marr with distinction. Victoria Marie Suzanne Masquilier with distinction. Rafaela Mercado. Sarah Rachel McDaniel. Thomas Caleb Milligan. Brittany Onisic with distinction. Juhi Patel. Chelsea Lynn Phillip with distinction. Kristen Ray Pershilo with distinction. Kendra Lee Riemert. Brent Maurice Rutley. Hannah Christina Carlisle Schoenberg with distinction. Dalen Ann Stevenson. Aaron Brinna Stoddok. Receiving his Bachelor of Science and a certificate in Sustainability, Kyle Evan Stratichuk with distinction. Delaney Rose Sutherland. Sally Jane Thomas with distinction. Ashley June Todd. Ruoning Wong with distinction. Shi Wang. Damon Aaron Waselenchuk. Jennifer Celeste Weeks. Bradley Wong. Sydney Heather Worthy with distinction. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Human Ecology, Amber Christina Janet Appa with distinction. Alexandra Elizabeth Back. Recipient of the Warren W. and Ida E. Prevy Memorial Medal in Home Economics, Elise Megan Backer with distinction. Pardon me, that is Baker. Alessandro Bilota. Christine Ann Reyes Cabildo. Ashley Ann Joan Courts. Recipient of a Bachelor of Science and a certificate in Sustainability, Michelle Dawn Fowler with distinction. Sandra May Gosling with distinction. Brooke Gail Guzzi with distinction. Nicole C.K. Ho. Monica Huang Huang with distinction. Receiving a Bachelor of Science and a certificate in Interdisciplinary Leadership Studies, Kaylin Christie Euclid. Ye Ming Li. Receiving a Bachelor of Science and a certificate in Interdisciplinary Leadership Studies, Mackenzie Marie Martin with distinction. Ruth Nyaboke Omayo. Valentina Pineda Dias. Donna Lee Latanya Riley. Muniza Said. Michelle Lynn Schultz with distinction. Sarah Dawn Somerville with distinction. Brenna Ray Waldorf. Erica Wu. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Forest Business Management, Veronique Marie Boucher. Po Wen Tim Huang. Jia Ming Wei. Eminent Chancellor, Eminence for the degree of au grade de bilingual Bachelor of Science in Environmental and Conservation Sciences, baccalauréat bilingue et sciences de l'environnement et de la conservation, Elena Louise Serexe Reimer. Kurt Lee. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Animal Health, Jessica Lynn Adam. Shailene Braun. Receiving a Bachelor of Science, a certificate in Sustainability, and a certificate in Interdisciplinary Leadership Studies, Joanne Chu. Kira Michelle Cruikshank. Marianne Douglas with distinction. Emma Jade Filion. Michelle Courtney Garipi. Brianna Taylor May Gartner with distinction. Allison Page Hender with distinction. Daniela Homignac. Camila Hurtado. Victoria Angela Koritzen with distinction. Megan Rose Markowski. Janelle Lee Morrison with distinction. Madeline Laura Pagnucco Renault. Sarah Isabel Pletz. Cassidy Lynn Wright with distinction. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Environmental Studies, Laura Viviana Linera is also receiving today her certificate in International Learning and a certificate in Sustainability. Miranda Chloe Jacinth Mackey. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Kyle Murray and Professor Heather Zwicker, I present the following graduates for degrees in the Faculty of Business and Graduate Studies and Research. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Master of Business Administration, Mayank Agarwal. Fernando Enrique Alves. Carter Michael Antal. Alex Arendt. Shruti Aurora. Sharmi Ao. Sneha Babu. Michael Jameson Baker. Shravan Behal. Alexandra Louise Bevington. Adam Wilson Brown. Colin Albert Bruce Allen. Emily Budd. Kent Chong. Richard Gerald Clark. Manjot Santar Kolimbator Anantharanrayanan. Xinying Dai. Giovanni Alberto Darkea Leoro. Juliana Diaz. Michelle Ding. Gregory Dobbelstein. Diana Alyssa Dow. Crystal Ray Edgington. Sean Alexander Ward Elliott. Sitara Diora Fernandez. Mario Alberto Gramajo. Jazz Karen Grewal. Alexander Gruzdov. Meda Gupta. Gregory Gordon Hurley. Richard Joshua Hiller. Joshua Glenn Jackman. Harjot Singh Kaler. Fiaz Keshwani. Abhishek Ketan. Kazi Khan. Sakshi Ketarpal. Corey Donald Kozinski. Jeanette Nicole Levine. Jesse Stewart Little. Matthew John MacDonald. Dana Lorne Mackey. Larissa Maximenko. Carolina Rebecca Martinez Sanchez. Chelsea Dawn McLeod. Mukul Mehta. Marianne Meyer. Kasim Navid Mian. Jasleen Kaur Minhas. Melanie Lynn Miro. Alex Mitine. Jebediah James Molchak. Shefali Murti. Miridu. Robin Julian Mwesaja. Camille Nemetz. Colleen Rhoda Denise Neufeld. Stanley Amara Normelli. Yuta Nohara. Amy Michelle Parker. Bradley Paul Parker. Jennifer Amy Plikash. Jennifer Marie Pommen. Boshen Chi. Gabrielle Yasmin Rahim. Kevin Anand Ramnarin. Timothy Mark Reuscher. Megan Rogers. Alicia Erin Marie Saddleback. Christine Teresa Samuel Schallstrat. Darren Carl Schuster. Kyle Robert Schweiger. Haranjin Singh. Robert James Stevenson. Jennifer Stollery. Zachary James Storms. Nicholas Jean Turnovatsky. Nupur Marshi Thakur. Akshay Ashok Tola Kalabavi. Paul Ryan Tishalor. Tina Ellen Tomlinovic. Daniel Tong. Henry Eduardo Velasquez. Amy Brooke Van Dam. Abby Jean Verstraete. Brittany Marie Verstraete. Zuber Vergi. Errol Berry Wilson. Jason Janjing Wong. Scott Wright. Jinjia Shu. Galen Wei Chen Shou. Sheldon Corey Young. Ben Suhao Zhou. Zhou Jihao Zhou. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Master of Financial Management, Gao Bo Tsai. Ning Chen, Zhang Ru Hu, Yan Qing Lin, I beg pardon, Yin, Li Yue, Qing He, Min Liao, Ying Wan Lin, Liu Yanli, Wenrong Rao, Hailin Song, Xiao Feng Wei, Xiao Jing Wu, Xie Yao Wu, Wei Xiong, Xi Yunyan, Hong Qiaoyang, Jing Zhang, Kui Zhang, and Xin Zhang.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculties, I present to you the remaining scholars whose names appear in the Convocation program, but who are not in attendance.
Well, graduates, congratulations, you've made it. You're now officially on the other side. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2018. Well, now, grads, it's your turn. I'm going to ask you to stand up and turn around, get everyone's attention. Let's give the people who have supported you through all of this, your parents and siblings, your grandparents, your spouses, your children, your friends, give them a huge round of applause. Today is a truly proud moment for all of them and for the University of Alberta. In total, we will graduate 6,713 students at convocation ceremonies this spring. Now that we've got you all back with us, it's time to turn our attention to the final part of today's ceremony. Before you are formally welcomed into the University of Alberta Alumni Association, I invite you to watch the screens for the presentation of a special video montage. The song that accompanies the video, Je te retrouve, or I Remember You, was commissioned by Campus Saint-Jean in 2008 in honor of the University of Alberta centenary. It captures the hopefulness and potential of days spent at the university and hopefully sparks your own memories of your years here. The song is also a display of many U of A talents. It was composed by Professor Emeritus Dr. Franz Lavassier-Ouimet and arranged by U of A alumnus Dr. Alan Bevan. The recording is performed by Chorale Saint-Jean under the direction of Laurier Fagnan. Please enjoy.
Thank you.
Eminent Chancellor, thank you. To the 2018 graduating class, congratulations and welcome. My name is Ashlyn Bernier, and I graduated from the University of Alberta in 2013, and it is my honor to congratulate you on becoming a University of Alberta alumnus and to officially welcome you into our alumni family. You are joining a proud and inspired group of graduates, committed to each other's success and committed to building the University of Alberta into one of the world's great universities for the public good. I call upon you to stay connected with each other, with other alumni, and with your university throughout your lifetime. We will be there for you, for each other, and for our university. I also call upon you to go out from this place and be inspired by the promise and challenge of our alumni to do great things. Our alumni have done many great things in the past, and now it is your turn. Great things are actions big and small. They can take place anywhere, anytime. They support our alumni, the university, and our society, and they come from using the knowledge and talents you have gained here for the betterment of yourselves and others. Congratulations and best wishes in all your future endeavors. And now, please turn your attention back to the screen.
No matter what your story, where you came from, what it took to get here, at this place, you were welcomed. You became part of our family. At this place, you inherited a spirit of innovation, of action, of coming together to uplift the whole people. Our school and our spirit have grown, but we still learn. Innovate, lead, solve problems, take action. We raise up our communities, and we help others succeed. We are University of Alberta alumni, and for more than a century, we have come together and carved a new trail for those who follow. Together, we are stronger. Together, we shine brighter. Together, from this place into the world. Together, we have and we will do great things.
In closing, I would like to offer a few words of thanks. The Right Honourable Dr. Helen Clark. Thank you once again for sharing your story and your wisdom with our university family. You are an inspiring example of leadership, service, and accomplishment. In accepting this honorary degree, you bring great honor to the University of Alberta. I also wish to thank our talented vocalist, Ms. Mary Irene McCormick, and our outstanding Convocation band under the direction of Dr. Thomas Dust. And I wish to acknowledge the hard work of the staff of the Office of the Registrar for their organization of today's Convocation. I'm pleased to invite everyone to join us in the main floor and first balcony lobbies for refreshments and conversation. Finally, to our graduates, congratulations for all that you have accomplished leading up to the conferral of your degree. Today is an important milestone in a journey of lifelong learning. Your education here will open new horizons for you and for our entire community. Wherever your dreams may take you, I invite you to remain close to your alma mater, the University of Alberta. One final thought. As you contemplate your future, I encourage you to remember that of all the things that you may do, of all the successes that you may achieve, nothing is more important than the kindness you show to others. Congratulations.
for the flag.